Shots rang out from an individual, if you look behind me, right in front of those massive doors, an individual firing shots. We had a police officer on the scene. We had a detective on the scene, a community affairs detective from the 2-6 precinct, almost immediately, and engaged the armed perpetrator. We also had an unrelated sergeant that was at St. Luke's Hospital, which happens to be right around the corner, immediately respond to the scene. We have a total of 15 shots fired by our 3 members of the service. This is preliminary at this time. We have multiple shots fired by the defendant. The defendant at this point is struck at least once in the head and deceased. He was removed to the hospital around the corner. I can tell you so far what we know. We have 2 firearms recovered. Chief Monahan has pictures of the firearms. Again, we do not have a count on how many rounds were fired. They are both semi-automatic firearms and awaiting crime scene to process. Also recovered is a bag that we believe belonged to the defendant. Inside this bag was a full can of gasoline, rope, wire, multiple knives, a Bible, and tape. I think we can all surmise the ill intentions of the proceeds of this bag. I can tell you that from the preliminary body camera, and again, this is quick, that we watched, you see 3 officers acting heroically, sergeant, detective, and police officer, engaging an armed perpetrator, putting themselves in harm's way to pull people that are literally hiding behind these poles behind me, caught in the crossfire. We have multiple witnesses that were in the scene of the shots fired. Multiple witnesses are telling our detectives that he was yelling, "Kill me."